Hello learners. Welcome to this new video of TypeScript playlist. In this video we will be learning utility types in TypeScript. This video is probably the last video of this TypeScript playlist. If you haven't watched other videos of this playlist, you can access the link from the description box. I have tried my best to keep this TypeScript playlist simple and easy to understand. Let's start the video. Moving on to the definition of utility types. Utility types are the types which can help with some common type manipulation. There are many types of utility types. Some of the popular ones are: first one we have partial, that turns all the properties in an object to be optional. Let's understand through an example. We will create a type alias person for an object, and followed by which we will create an object of type person. What if we do not define any property for this object? It will show error. But using partial utility types you can make all the properties of an object of type person as optional. As you can see, as we have set the value of my object as partial, now all the properties of type person is optional. It doesn't matter whether we give the values or not. Moving on to the next utility types, which is completely opposite to it. Required. It turns all the properties in an object to be required. Let's understand through an example. Same in the previous example, if we replace the partial keyword with required, now all the properties of the object has become mandatory. If we add any new property to the type person and set it to optional, then also we have to define it because the required keyword has made it mandatory. Moving on to the next utility types, which is record. Record is a shortcut to defining an object with specific key type and value type. Let's understand through a quick example. In this example, we have set the value of key as string and value as number. Now, if in case we give the value as any string value, then it shows error. Next utility types we have is omit. Omit removes keys from an object type. How? Let's understand through a quick demonstration. As you can see in this example, we are telling TypeScript to omit two properties from object Suresh. This will remove these two properties from the object, and as a result, now if we define the values of either age or channel, it will throw error. Next utility type we have is pick. Pick removes all but the specified keys from an object type. Pick works exactly opposite to omit. Here, we only define those properties only which we want to define values of. As in this example, we are only picking age property, which means now we only have to define the value of age. If in case we define the value of other properties like name and channel, it will throw error. Next, utility type we have is exclude, which removes types from a union. Let's understand through an example. In this example, we define a union type primitive that can be string, number, or boolean. Using the exclude utility type, we can remove a specific type from this union. Here, no string can only be number or boolean. This means variables of type no string cannot be assigned a string value. The same rule applies when excluding other types from the union. Next utility type we have is return type, which extracts the return type of a function type. Let's understand through an example how it works. Similar to the previous utility type, we have other is parameter, which extracts the parameter types of a function type as an array. Let's understand through a quick demonstration. As we have two parameters, one of type number and other of type string, so we need to give the value of z in the form of array. Also, we can solely define the values by indexing it as 0 and 1. Same as we do in arrays. Here, index 0 will have type number and index 1 will have type string. Lastly, we have a utility type as read-only. Read-only is used to create a new type where all properties are read-only, meaning they cannot be modified once assigned a value. Let's see a quick demonstration of it. As you can see, while setting the utility type as read-only, now we cannot modify the property values of the object. That's all in this video. I hope I was able to make you understand the concept of utility types. If so, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. If possible, share with your friends and also comment your suggestions. Thanks for watching till the end. Bye.